Hello, YouTube. We're going to do a couple things. First thing is I need to know if this is loud enough. So anybody joining in, feel free to type if it's loud enough. Second, we're going to be talking about GHQ terrain, 6mm terrain. It's all metal. It's pewter. If you can see that metal bit in there. Mod. It comes in like 4 or 5 pieces. You put them all. You stick it all together. This is a painted. This is a painted one. I'm modeling these 3. I got 3 buildings. I got the single 3-level townhouse, the L-shaped 3-level. I got 2 of these L-shaped ones, but one's bigger than the other. This one's a little bigger. And yeah, they're pewter. Was kind of blown away when they showed up and that they were pewter. I thought they were gonna be resin at best, and like a pretty good they can do a lot of good things with the resin nowadays, but you know, I was definitely not expecting a metal blister pack for the terrain, and it looks pretty good. It's been sitting. I primed it like a month ago when I got this stuff, and I just recently painted this guy last week, so I'm figuring I guess I'll paint the rest of them. I'm modeling these after a couple buildings I saw here in southeast Portland. Actually, I saw them in northwest Portland on my way home to that area. These will look a little nicer, obviously, because it's they're mine. But yeah, there's an apartment block in Portland that has this style brick. That should be good for those. I'm going to use this air paint, but it goes over these. It goes over this texture really well. It's red terracotta Vallejo air paint. That's what I'll be using to go over that. I usually use a wet palette, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'm only painting these buildings this weekend. Try to get them painted. I'm gonna do a battle report tonight. Well, I'll start one tonight. I'll do the deployment and everything, and get a game going tomorrow. I may or may not get a live player to play on via tablet, but we'll see. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Kind of basing that on, it's all gonna be on this live stream. I could use the OBX software, OBS, whatever it's called, but it interferes with this software, the YouTube software, so I don't mess with it. It's the red terracotta. I'm gonna start with that. Again, if you're just getting in, I'm not using a wet palette right now because I haven't set it up. Start on this guy. These I got these off Amazon. They're about $6 or $7 a piece. I got a gift certificate from a friend on Christmas, and I used it to get 4 or 5 buildings off of there. But we could do a proper English. We could do a proper European battle report with Team Yankee with this stuff for sure. That's gonna be my goal. I could airbrush this whole thing and then just pick out the side bricks, but the other one worked out fine when I just hand painted it. So I'm just going to hand paint the rest of these guys. I'm hoping the volume of my voice is louder now that I've adjusted the volume in the computer. I have a mixer, but I need a power supply. It showed up today and it doesn't work. So I have to get Get some batteries. It's got a 9-volt fucking port on there. I don't know if I'll mess with that. I'll probably just get another power supply, get my money back from Amazon. They're really good about returns. Sometimes I don't even want the shit back. Just take the money. I'm fine with that. If you hear something that sounds like a fan, it's my computer fan. I'm gonna be annoyed if it actually picks that up, but my voice is actually still quiet. If you can hear the fan loud and clear, but not me, I'm gonna be annoyed. Kind of want to do more videos, but the videos I have out, like I know the volume is not good, so it's kind of hard to follow unless you're like actually watching or care about the game. It's whatever. I think we're gonna try to do a Team Yankee 6mm campaign based on the Red Storm maps from the first edition, with a little twist probably. Maybe some missions will be in Cold War Commander rules, just because you can gas motherfuckers with that, and that's kind of cool. Pull off actual war crimes with the rule set. It's pretty neat. Can't do that with Team Yankee. You can do that with Cold War Commander. And also, the Cold War Commander artillery templates are already set for 6mm, whereas the Team Yankee stuff has to be scaled down, and we're gonna have to settle on a size, or just use a size and y'all can suck it because it works for us. I don't know. I don't need too much of this stuff to go on. This is just 2 drops of the air paint in my little silicone palette here. Silicone, whatever. And if you're just joining us, these are pewter. The GHQ stuff is pewter. I don't know if all their terrain is pewter, but all of 8 buildings that I got uh, are pewter, and you got to put them together. The farmhouses and stuff have chimneys, and the chimneys and everything are detached, so you can like kind of pick where you put the chimney. So I got 2 of the same ones, so I could change up the configuration of the roof. And I have some more of these type buildings, but they have um, actual rooftops, so more akin to like Old Town Alexandria type buildings. If you're from Virginia, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Almost done with this one side. I'm actually going to stop this in probably 5 or 10 minutes just so I can upload it and see if I can hear the voice since nobody's in here. I'll be able to tell for myself if it's loud enough. That way it won't be a super long video with no goddamn audio. One side of the brick building is done. And I still have a lot of paint in this pot here, so I'm gonna continue painting until it's almost gone. Don't want to waste paint. Wet palettes let you not waste paint, but I'm only using a little bit. So I firmly stand by wet palettes now that I have one. Before, when I didn't have one, I was like, whatever. But now I have one, I'm all about it. And if you don't have one, you should fucking get one because they're really great. I'm saying this while I'm not using it, but again, I'm not using it right now because I'm just lazy and I wanted to set this video up and really just test the volume. And I can't run the YouTube software at the same time as I run the other software unless I'm streaming. And I don't want to stream because I don't want to do that. I'm just going to do live videos or pre-recorded battle reports. I don't really want to buy a new computer. I might have to eventually, but I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so that's one side done. Still rinse with warm water. And then you got to use this stuff, the Vallejo brush cleaner. This shit's great. I'm out of brush soap. But I swear by that stuff too. You should get some of that if you have it. It's good to keep. Even if you have shitty brushes, they last a lot longer, which is always good. Buying brushes is kind of annoying, especially buying good brushes. Buying good brushes is kind of a overdone expenditure. Just get some crappy ones from Walmart. Get brush soap and brush cleaner, and don't be lazy. You're good to go. This stuff's $5. I got it 4 years ago. I'm still using it. It's the same bottle, by the way. I don't paint that much either, so that's why I still have it. But this other one. So this will be for my wash when I wash them. So stop this and upload and see what it sounds like.